Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Weber from Mayflower Mill. Hello again. It's good to see you again. Last time I was in my house. Today, I'm in my classroom. This is a kindergarten classroom that you will be coming to soon, very soon. All right, so today I wanted to work on something really important for kindergarten. What's this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've been counting and learning numbers. This is 10. In kindergarten, we sit and learn for 10 minutes straight. 10 minutes is a long time. When mom and dad say, we'll do that in a few minutes, that's just 1 or 2 minutes, but 10 is a lot longer. And it's not easy to sit and listen for 10 minutes. It takes some practice. So today we're going to practice. I have a timer with me, and this timer will go off on the time that we set it. We're going to set it for 10. And then we're going to work on our worksheets, and we're going to see if we can keep working without stopping. So that means when you're watching and listening and learning from me, you're not getting out of your chair. You're not talking to someone else. You're not looking other places. You are watching me for 10 minutes. It's a challenge. Let's see if you can do it. So I'm going to set the timer on to 10. When all that red is done, it will go off and we'll see if we can do it. All right, let's look at our pages today. You have been learning a lot. We're already on day 15. So today we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sheets we're going to do. And some of the things look familiar or the same. Oh, let's see. Today we are going to learn the letter O. O says ah, ah, ah. You say it with me. O says ah, ah, ah. O looks a lot like a number you might know. Do you know what number it is? Yes, 0. 0 and O look the same. O is a letter, 0 is a number. Today we're going to make the letter O. Just like we've been practicing, you're going to start on that star, and O is pretty easy. It looks like a long oval or a circle. So I'm going to start on the star. I'm going to curve around and back up to the star. That's a capital O or an uppercase O. Now we're going to try some lowercase O's. Same thing, just smaller. Around and back to the star. Do you see how the capital O is tall and the lowercase o is short? But it's the same kind of shape. You're going to make all of those letter O's. Remember, O says ah, ah, ah. Good job. Now you're going to come down here and do the same thing, but you're going to be using those lines that you've been practicing on. In my classroom, we call this the ceiling, the dotted line is the door, and the bottom line is the floor. Letter O, capital O, starts on the ceiling, goes down to the floor, and back up to the ceiling. Lowercase o is short, so it starts on the door, goes to the floor, and back up to the door. You're going to make all of those letter O's. Let's see what's next. It says, color only the pictures that start with today's letter. What was today's letter? You say it. O. What does O say? Ah, ah, ah. So we're going to listen for that sound in these words. Let's look at the first one. Ooh, this is an interesting bird. It's a kind of bird. It's called ostrich. Ostrich. We have a skate. This is a special shape called octagon. This one is an octopus, and this is a watch. Go back through and decide which ones start with ah, ah, ah. Good, let's go on to the next sheet. All right, we've been working on rhyming words. You've done rhyming words every day so far, and remember, those are words that sound the same at the end. Let's see. Tell me another word that rhymes with these pictures. Cat, rat. those words rhyme. There's at the end. But we need to think of another one. Mrs. Weber will think of one, but you have to think of your own. Cat, rat, bat. I could make a bat that flies, or I could make a baseball bat. Bat. You think of your own word that ends in at, and try to draw a picture right here. Next one, we're going to practice something called initial sounds. Initial is just a fancy word for beginning or the start. It's the sound you hear at the start of the word. So I'm going to say the word picture, and you're going to think about the sound you hear first, and you're going to tell it to me. Then I'm going to tell you the sound. Here we go. Fan. Fan. What do you hear first? Fan. If you said you were right. Good job. High five. Let's look at the next one. Ooh, what's that animal? It's a goat. Goat. Tell me the sound you hear first in goat. G, g, g starts with goat. Nice work. Next one. This is a kind of insect. It's called a fly. What do you hear first in fly? Just like in fan. What if we called it an insect? What sound do you hear first in insect? That one's kind of tricky. Insect. Let's go down to here. Fish. What sound do you hear first in the word fish? You're right, it's fish. Just like fan and fly. Ooh, let's look at this. This looks like a pump that you would get gas out of. I think we're going to call it gas. What do you hear first in gas? G, gas. Good job. You're getting better at this. Let's look at the last one. Ooh, that's a bottle of glue. Glue. What do you hear first in glue? Glue. You're right. I think I heard that sound in other words too. Goat, gas, glue. They all start with the same first sound. And so does fly, fan, and fish. Those start with. You're getting better at initial sounds. Let's see what else we have today. We're also going to blend some sounds together. It says, say these sounds to the student. That's you. I will say them to you. And I'm going to help you blend them together. Blending is super tricky and it takes lots of practice. We won't even maybe be able to do this for a while in kindergarten. So don't worry if you don't know how to do it yet. I'm going to help you learn. Let's look at these sounds. Listen to the sounds I tell you. A, p. I hear three sounds in there. M, a, and p. But the tricky part is we have to put those three sounds together and it will tell us a word. It's going to tell us one of these words. Let's look at these word pictures. Map, dog. Listen to those sounds again. Sometimes I like to stretch them on my arm. A, p. You try it. A, p. And then we slide them together. Map. 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 I think that word says map. But let's look at this one. Dog. What sound do you hear first in that word? Dog. D. So it can't be dog because we know our word starts with the sound. And map starts with that And we also stretched it out to figure it out. Good job. If that was tricky for you, it's okay. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. I want you to look at something. Look, you've already sat for almost 8 minutes. So if you haven't gotten out of your chair or looked around or talked to someone else, you are doing it. Let's see if you can make it the last few minutes. All right, let's go to the next one. Today, we're going to talk about number 5. I think we've done number 5 already. We're going to practice and review because did you know your brain has lots of different parts? And inside your brain, you have something called hippocampus. And that's where all of that learning that you do is stored. And it stays there if you keep practicing. So even though we've done number 5 already, if you want it to stay stored in your brain, in your hippocampus, you need to keep practicing. So let's make some 5s together. Now this 5 starts way over here, but in my classroom, we start it here and we say these words, down, around, give it a hat. Let's try that again. Down, around, give it a hat. Do it again. Down, around, give it a hat. One more time. Down, around, give it a hat. Now you've been talking about these 10 frames. Remember it's called a 10 frame because it has 10 boxes all together. I want you to color 5 of those boxes. And when you do, you start here and keep going. If you need more, did you hear the timer? You did it! You made it through 10 minutes. I am so proud of you. That is really hard to do. And in kindergarten, you will do it for 10 minutes. Your teacher will give you a little break and we'll get back. So let's take a little brain break. We're talking about number 5. So let's get up and do 5 big jumps. Do you think you can jump taller or higher than me? Let's see. Here's Mrs. Weber. Let's do 5 jumps together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go higher. 4, 5. You just did 5 jumps. Good job. And guess what that just did for us? It got our brain thinking and learning some more. So now we can get some more stored in our hippocampus. Good job. Let's get back to work. I'm going to set our timer again. Back to 10. And we're going to see how much longer we can work together. All right, next we're going to patterns. We've talked about shapes and you've been learning about them. You're going to finish the pattern and we're going to use a yellow marker or crayon and a red marker or crayon. And you're going to finish the pattern. Now I also see shapes making a pattern. So you're going to use these shapes to make a pattern and your colors. Remember, a pattern is just something that's the same over and over again. I can make a pattern with my hands. Clap, snap. That's a pattern. Let's look at our color pattern. Yellow, red, yellow, red. What's next? Yellow, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. You're going to see if you can draw those shapes and color in the pattern. Nice work. All right, what number was this? 5, number 5. You're going to make that bunny hop on the number line 5 times, and then you're going to put a dot there. Let's hop together. 1, boing, 2, boing, 3, boing, 4, boing, 5, boing. Did you do it too? On the number 5, I want you to make a big dot to show me 5 on your number line. Nice work. All right, we're going to go to our last page. I'm going to show you how to do this, and you're going to do it all by yourself. All right, you're going to need some glue or a glue stick, or even tape would work, and your scissors. But I think we gave you some glue, so let's try it out today. All right, you're going to match the capital or uppercase letters with the lowercase letters at the bottom. Do you see the scissors here in the dotted line? Dotted lines usually mean they want you to cut on it. So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut that off. Then there are some more dotted lines. You're going to cut on the dotted lines to make some letter cards. You're going to take your letter cards and match them up. But they don't look exactly the same because remember, capital letters sometimes look different than lowercase letters. Let's look at these pictures. Kite, k, k. It starts with that K sound, k. You're going to find the lowercase k and cut and glue it here. Lion, O. Find the lowercase l and cut and glue here. Mouse, That's letter M. You need to find the lowercase m to put here. Nail, N. That's capital N. Lowercase n goes here. And look, it's our letter today. Octopus. Capital O here. And we learned lowercase o looks the same. It's just a shorty. So find it and put it here. After you're done, that's it for today. And let's look. You made it a whole nother 5 minutes. Nice work, guys. Sometimes it's going to be really hard to sit and listen that long, but you guys are getting better. Okay, I want to challenge you today. Sometime today, I want you to do something and have mom or dad or brother or sister set a timer on their phone or their watch, or just look at the clock and keep track and see if you can do something without stopping, staying quiet and listening for 10 minutes. And I don't mean watching TV or playing a video game because that's pretty easy to do for 10 minutes. I mean like listen to mom and dad read you a story, or color in a coloring book, or listen to directions that mom and dad are giving you, or do a job for them and finish it in 10 minutes without stopping. Try that today and see how you do. We can't wait to see you in kindergarten, and we're so excited that you're going to be coming to our school soon. Bye, guys. Have a great day.